Hello everybody in the Bandery Nation and worldwide. It is me, ElusiveOwl here, and welcome back to another installment episode of my reaction to the, fourth series, in a way, of BanG. But it's a spin-off. But it's kind of like a fourth series, yeah. People are going to say, is it a spin-off? Is it a fourth series? From how I look at it, it does look like it's another series. It does. Because we see Saya and we see Sunji from the last episode. I mean, Saya now is working at the ring now from the bakery with her parents. So, yeah. Anyways, welcome back to another reaction of my BanG. It's MyGO reaction. And this is episode 3. And it's called CRYCHIC. CRYCHIC. That is the title. And, coincidentally, the name of the band that Soyo, Tomori, Taki, who else? Kiko, as well. Might be forgetting others' names in there. Rana, there we go. They were a part of that band. And we are going to see how the event unfolded to the breakup from Sakiko, as we saw in the opening scene from episode 1. This is an episode that I am looking forward to in general, because I think I forgot to say it in the previous two. Actually, I think I've said it in the opening scene. I said something like, how the hell did this occur? Or something like that, as the opening scene was playing. Like, how did it all get unfolded from, you know, how... I guess it doesn't need to be... Well, I guess it doesn't need to be when it was first established. Because, yeah, we need to know how it was first established. Like, it's like Poppin' Party, you know. Kasumi, like, saw Saya from her girls' academy school. She accidentally bumped into her. She went into Arisa's apartment, and then she met Tai at the Galaxy, I think it was. Yeah, Galaxy. Who else? I'm forgetting. And how did she meet Rin? Oh yeah, she met her in episode 3, 4 of season 1. Yeah. And she was just hiding behind the curtains. Yeah, I remember. That was it. But yeah, I'd like to see how this came about to start off with for CRYCHIC. Like, how did one meet another one, and another one, and another one, and all that stuff, and talk about each other's, like, you know, traits, what they play, and all that stuff. And of course, the live performance of the band, of when it was played, and how afterwards Sakiko was like, you know what, I'm not feeling it, so let me just have my time. She just goes away, comes back, gets drenched in rain, and just says, like, it's not good enough, girls. It's not good enough. I'm telling you this, what we did in that performance that day, it just wasn't to my, you know, it just wasn't into my credential of how I wanted things to go. So, I'm breaking up with this band. and I'm gonna go into a different band who understands my credentials. um, it's something in that context. So yeah. So yeah, last episode we had I Won't Invite You Anymore. Basically, Anon is still trying to get in touch with Tamori. Tamori is still trying to create separation from the others. She went into this like, I don't know, this like exhibit, I guess, with all the stars. So she's into like her star gazing things. So yeah, she's into her stars, cause ironically, just like Katsumi Toyama. So yeah. Also, fun fact. Speaking of star, there's an image that Jeffy sent me on Twitter. Shout out to Jeffy as well again, by the way. He sent me 2 pictures of the band's initial names. So, for Poppin' Party's initial names, you've got Saya, you've got Arisa, you've got Rimi, you've got Tai, and excluding Katsumi into it, she speaks about stars and her friends. It's so cool as well, because the image that Jeffrey sent to me, it says, "The friends are my stars." He was like, "The stars are my friends." S, Saya. A, Arisa. Hang on. Star. Yeah. S, Saya. T, Tai. A, Arisa. Right. Yeah. R, Rimi. That's it. And they come together as Star. Yeah, that was it. So that was a fun fact. While for this initials, it's Start. S-T-A-R-T. Start. For their band. So yeah. Interesting. Just wanted to point that out. So yeah. Anyways, what happened in episode 2? So Katsumi, Anon meets Soyo. Soyo is the one who likes to twiddle with her fingers a lot, and I've learned that from the last episode, that means she's in her deep thinking state from when she does that. When she twiddles her fingers so much about that, she's into a deep concentration. When I think about when people twiddle their fingers like this, it's something about a confession that they want to make with someone regarding in a relationship. That's what I think of when they twiddle with their fingers like this. But in deep concentration thinking, I don't know. Not many people I've seen who does that, or acknowledges that they've done that. So yeah. You know what? Despite her having been bad customer service, and I'm talking about Taki, by the way, she does have bad customer service in what her profile does read in her wiki page. But at the same time as well, she is a funny tomboy character. I got to admit she's a funny tomboy character, and does give off a masculine impression from how she looks, especially with that evil glare that she was given towards Anon. That glare was so menacingly, even sending me back, just to how amazingly scary it was, So yeah. Rana. Oh, Rana. On the guitar. Rana, she came into the ring, said to Osaya, is it okay if I can like play a tune for this song that I'm trying to compose? And Osaya's like, oh yeah, sure. Let me get you hooked up. We'll get you hooked up and that. We'll get the wires connected in this and that, and then yeah, you can go ahead and shred some tunes. And she said like, hey, be careful not to fiddle about with that or something. And then as she was ready to play, with the guitar, she just like she was like ready and all, ready to shred. And then as the notes came in, just as they came in, when those notes hit, it's like, yeah, she's got it. She's amazing, and it did include. And I said it on TikTok as well as I saw that clip. That gave me Lock vibes from how she was playing the keys on the guitar shreds on the bass of a guitar. It definitely gave me a Lock vibe from how she was like, grasping her fingers so much, in much control with the bass line of that guitar strings, and yeah, it was amazing. It was incredible to watch. So yeah. Also, Sayo accepted the invitation from Anon, so she's willing to be in the band. But that's one out of, let's see, one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, that's 1 out of 5. Two out of 5. Two, yeah, 2 out of 5. I forgot to include Anon into the picture. Yeah, but the band's slowly building up. Taki still has a grudge for Anon. Tamori is indecisive still about things, and yeah. All right, I've been rambling on now for about 13 minutes now. Sorry for that discussion point. We'll now get into the video, but this is why I wanted to make a redirection video / a review video on both platforms, on YouTube and BitChute, so that for one, I can put the BitChute video for a full duration from when I first started to when it finishes, and for my discussion video from start to finish as well, excluding the reaction clip that I'm using for BitChute. So yeah. So without any further ado then, guys, let me get the episode loaded up, as I have. And let's begin. Episode 3 of BanG, It's MyGO. And this is called CRYCHIC. Looking forward to this one. So let's begin this episode in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, well, gotta say, loved that episode. I did. I loved it, and it's an episode that we all wanted, especially me. And yeah, now I feel like I've gotten to a point where, okay, now we know exactly what happened within this band, and yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but at the same time, I felt like Sakiko was having all of them doubts in her mind, as she was trying to encourage Tamori to sing more. you know. But it's inspiring of Tamori to actually write the song based from that karaoke session that she had with her friends. I loved that part, I really did. Just putting all the words together and to create the Spring Sunlight song. And can I just say, the Spring Sunlight song that she wrote and how it was performed, yeah, that might be my favourite song in this series so far, or probably ever, as written songs go. Original songs, how it goes. Um, but yeah, I love that song. I really did. Um, so yeah. Um, so but as I said in reaction, I thought the band looked really good together. I thought it was good, and I was like, how can this band be separated by how they gelled together with their chemistry? Even when Tamori was struggling, there was her bandmates to like keep her spirits up, you know. And I'm like, how is that going to affect things? But after the performance, their live performance that they did on stage, it was then the comments from the viewers, the fans, people who saw that performance. Most of them positive comments. But then there were comments that were a bit negative, saying like, oh, the main vocalist sounds like she's pushing too hard, and she's a try-hard for pushing too hard. Okay, yeah, there is going to be negative comments in the world of music. There's going to be negative comments like that in the music industry, of course. Um, but like Taki did, whenever there's like bad stuff comes into those comments, you just got to block them, mute them, erase them from your mind. If you have seen them in the comments, erase them from your mind. Pay no attention to it whatsoever, and just focus on the more positive stuff that's coming on ahead with you. But as for Sakiko, as she saw the comments or whatever she was looking at from her phone, um, probably more hate comments towards her than any other band members in that band. She saw them and was like, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. So she took all of that frustration in, go back to the scene where there's the rain, and she just let it out on that scene where it's like following up the comments from what she had on her performance. She took it out on Tamori, she took it out on Taki, she took it out on Soyo, she took it out on Rana. She took it out on every member of her band, regarding from what the comments said about her. And you can understand the pent up frustration that Sakiko had as she was laying out that frustration. I thought, she was frustrated at her band, but at the same time, it was probably like a rant towards what she was trying to tell towards the viewers that were doing the song. But she broke up the band for a reason. She broke up because of Tamori was the reason, and she took it on everyone else really. Yeah, but after the breakup, I could tell that Sakiko just looked back on Tamori and just had that stare of like, oh, you're here, like you're here, and all that stuff. But yeah, and I think later on now in this series, we're gonna see Sakiko go into a new band that's that she likes, that's more to her taste, and she's probably gonna forget about her friends as it goes, you know. But I mean, like, she was sweet and all to Tamori and to everyone else. Like, it's like, how did she turn from being such a good soul, you know, to being in a band that has names of Latin in their names, especially in the band name as well, and more of a dark tone that's probably more darker combined of Abyss Maya, Roselia, and who else am I thinking of? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Not Razor Sullivan. Um, who am I thinking of? Abyss Maya, Roselia, and another band, another unit from D4DJ. Oh shoot, it's slipping me. Yeah, that band, that unit. Yeah. I'm trying to get it in my head now. Damn. Yeah, that. But you know, all of them combined. Um, it might pop into my head, you know. But yeah, but she's going to go into that band sooner or later, and we might see it in this series as well. So yeah. So yeah, this was the main focus on the episode was a backstory on um, CRYCHIC, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it from this episode. So yeah, if you haven't seen my reaction to the episode, as I said, this is still a redirection video. But if you haven't seen my reaction, click the link down below in the description, and it will take you to my reaction. I was quiet on most of the ending part. I was quiet, but you can understand why I was quiet, given from how the scene was playing out and everything. I was quiet, but I was loving it from how it was playing out, you know. So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. So I want to thank you all for checking out my reaction to Bang Dream It's MyGO episode 3. That was called CRYCHIC. And if you've enjoyed my reaction to this episode, then make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you're new to my channel and want to check out more of my content, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for updating content when I upload my next video. Don't forget to check out my social medias. They'll all be featured down below. Don't forget to leave your comments as well. They'll be or in the comment section. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section on what you thought about this episode. Did you enjoy this one? Did you not? What do you take from this episode? And is Spring Sunlight your favourite song? What more information do you have on CRYCHIC for me that I should know about? And what other information else outside of CRYCHIC should I also take into consideration as well? And all that stuff. Yeah, let me know your comments. Let me know your comments down below. Let me know your comments. And with all that being said, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And I'll see you all for episode 4 of Bang Dream. It's MyGO. Bandery. Tomorrow. I feel you. Oh, God. You gotta feel for the poor girl. Do I have sympathy for Sakiko as well? Kinda? But she's going into a band with more darker tone. I don't know. I'm a bit indifferent about her. I don't know.